Mirror knocks. I'm a stickman student currently living in the dormitory of the Academy of Physical Arts. This school is quite unique. Every student and teacher is a stick figure. No eyes, no mouth, just sleek silhouettes moving fluidly like running ink. I was assigned to room No. 4, a small room with 2 beds, but I was the only one staying there. It was tidy enough, but what struck me as odd was a large mirror placed beside the desk. Mirrors are taboo in the stickman world. We have no faces to reflect, and legend says mirrors are gateways between the world of light and the realm of shadows. There was an old tale. A second-year student once vanished overnight. They said he stood in front of the mirror at midnight ... and no one ever saw him again. Back then, I laughed it off. Superstition. I believed in science, not ghost stories. But things started changing, little by little. That night, I was sketching a figure study. A dim yellow light spilled across my desk, catching part of the mirror's edge. I paid no mind until I heard a sound. Knock ... knock ... soft tapping, like fingernails on glass. I turned to the door, nothing, peeked out the window, only darkness. Then I realized the sound wasn't coming from the door ... it was from the mirror. I stepped closer. My room reflected back at me and changed. But something felt ... off. There was a shape behind me, a shadow that wasn't mine. I spun around, no one there. Looked back at the mirror, the shape was gone. I told myself, "You're just tired, it's nothing." I threw a black cloth over the mirror and tried to sleep. The next morning, I reported the mirror to dorm management. I said it felt ... disturbing. They chuckled. Every room has one. If you don't like it, cover it. That night, I didn't study. I sat quietly, peeking through the cloth covering the mirror. Knock ... knock ... this time, 3 knocks. My heart raced. I stared at the glass, and there it was. A stickman in the reflection, standing, staring directly at me. Something was wrong. I have no eyes, no mouth. But the figure in the mirror had 2 glowing white dots where its eyes should be. It raised its hand ... and scratched a long vertical line across the mirror. I stumbled backward, the lights in my room flickered. Then went completely dark, frozen in place. I felt something crawl up my spine. A whisper, not spoken out loud, but inside my head, "Trade places ... let me out ... double quotes." I grabbed my flashlight, it instantly died. I stayed up all night, refusing to blink. The next day, I asked to switch rooms. Management said they were full. I wandered campus, seeking answers. An old stickman janitor spotted me. "You're in room 4, aren't you?" He said, "We sealed that room before, but a student broke in and insisted on living there." That night, he stood before the mirror and was never seen again, but something else walked out. I asked, "Why not destroy the mirror?" He answered, "You think it's just glass, no ... It's a window for something inside." That night, I locked the door tight and double-covered the mirror. At 3 a.m., I woke up freezing. The door was wide open, wind whipped through the window. The cloth had fallen off the mirror. I looked into it and froze. In the reflection, I saw myself still lying in bed, but I was standing here. How ... The stickman in bed started moving, slowly ... Then sat up, its head turned toward me. I tried to run, my legs wouldn't move. The figure reached forward and its arm passed through the mirror like the glass was liquid. I screamed. When I awoke, it was daylight. I was lying on the floor, head pounding. The mirror was intact, but everything in the room was reversed. Desk on the opposite wall, bed facing the wrong way. I realized I was inside the mirror version of my room. I ran to the door only to find a twisted version of the school outside, darker, inverted, warped like a painting left in the rain. I was trapped in the mirror world. I tried knocking on the mirror from the inside, desperate to be seen. But the one I saw living my life wasn't me. He walked like me, drew like me, attended class, but he wasn't me. One day, he stared into the mirror and smiled a grotesque, wordless grin stretching far too wide. He mouthed something I could read without sound. One in ... one out. I survived in the mirror world for 7 days. Everything was hollow. The people were mere loops automatons repeating motions. I started forgetting my name, my voice. I carved a note into a stick if you're reading this. Never stare at the mirror at 3 a.m. That night, in the real world, a new student was assigned to room 4. He dusted off the mirror and smiled at his reflection, knock ... From within the glass, a stickman stared back, no eyes, no mouth, just a hand raised in greeting.